God often chooses those whom the world considers weak and foolish, because he doesn't look at the outside when he decides to use them for his service. He looks at the heart. What good could a small, weak, and timid woman, who was barely 5 feet tall, do in the dangerous regions of Nigeria? The mission board that was about to send Mary Slessor wondered the same thing, but Slessor became impatient with their hesitations. She knew God had called her, and she trusted in him. That was all she needed to know. It was not her power she was relying on, it was God's. Slessor was born into extreme poverty in 1848 in Scotland. Her father was an alcoholic, but her mother raised the 7 children, teaching them the truths of God. When she was around 28 years old, she heard about the death of the famous Scottish missionary, David Livingstone. She felt called to follow in his footsteps and preach the gospel to the unsaved in Nigeria. Mary worked from a mission where she immersed herself in the language and culture of the Efik people. She faced a culture characterized by fear and superstition, marked by deadly conflicts, gruesome and lethal penalties, and regular occurrences of human sacrifices. Of particular distress to Mary was the custom of brutally and promptly killing twins because they were considered the result of demonic influences. In 1885, her mother and sister, her only remaining family, died. She expressed, "Heaven is now closer to me than Britain, and no one will worry about me if I venture up country." Subsequently, she established herself in the notoriously dangerous Okoyong district. There, Slessor continued her dedication to stop the killings of twins and their mothers. She taught the people about the forgiveness of sins and the gift of eternal life in Jesus Christ. On one occasion, tensions between the Efik people and the Okoyong tribe had escalated into a violent confrontation, and Mary found herself caught in the middle of the conflict. Despite the danger, she chose to remain in her mission compound with the children under her care. As the conflict intensified, they faced the threat of attack. In the midst of the chaos, she gathered the children and fervently prayed for their safety, trusting in God's protection. As the opposing forces approached the mission compound, they suddenly halted and retreated without causing harm, for no apparent reason. Slessor praised God for his protection, for she had experienced many other cases in which God answered her prayers, as she continued his work. Today, statues and monuments stand to honor her, but she would only want God to receive all honor and glory for his work. She said, "Lord, the task is impossible for me, but nothing for thee. Lead the way, and I will follow."